Um, yeah, I think I'm live. Let me check. Let me confirm. We need to confirm that. I need to make sure everything is working perfectly. We're not going to go live and things are not in order. Check. Yeah, it says I'm live. Check. Oh, good. I'm live. Welcome everyone. I know I might not get a lot of audience today, but I just want to welcome the few people that were able to make it to this live video. Sorry, I'm stuttering. It's because I'm happy, I'm grateful. I just thank God, literally. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit of why I've been away in the beginning. So if you're here, you can know it. I don't really want to waste time on this live video because I have few things that I want to cover. There's a lot, but I just pick few. And if you guys know, it's been a while that I've come on live like this. And because I've been away for a while, I decided to come on live. I think it would be better. You know, it's been a while. I miss you guys. I don't know, you guys might not miss me, but I definitely miss you. But if you can hear and see me properly, I know I've checked it, but if you can hear me, can you please let me know in the comment section? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me type the message and see if the chat is working correctly, because I've yet to see what is going on. I don't know, this thing is always doing this. Why? Hello, if you can hear and see me, can you please just try and let me see in the chat. I'm trying to get the chat working, but it seems like it's not working. I'm trying to get the chat working. What is going on? Okay. Okay, let me go to chat. I don't know why my chat is not working. It's blocked my YouTube from the chat. That's why I can't see the chat. If you can see and hear me, can you please put in the chat? Just put something in the chat, please. Okay. Adiola Reshi Olarotibi. Oh, thank you so much, my sister. It's working. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't working before. Okay, guys, I don't know what happened with this chat line, but it's obviously not bringing up the chat. I'm still trying to see which one is better for me before I decided to pay for one. I don't know why the chat is not going. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat showing. I tried to put in a chat myself and it's not going. So I'm trying to message them. Let's see if I get an answer and they fix this thing. Because I can. Yeah, why is he being heard for review? That's what I don't get. The message is supposed to be coming on this chat. The StreamYard doesn't do that, you know. This Restream.io is something entirely different. I don't know. Oh, I'm happy to see your beautiful face. I'm going to just shout out a few people that I'm seeing on air. Adiola Reshi, thank you for coming on. Olarotibi, thank you so much. Hes, thank you so much. Tony Oluwagbayi, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that you can take time out to join me on live today. and it's going to be a wonderful time. That's why I said I'm going to give you a background story. I'm still waiting for them to message me and see why my chat is not going. I'm supposed to see the chat, so I don't know why I can't see my chat. It's really disturbing. I don't know. I don't know what is going on with these people. This is the second time they are doing this, so I have to keep reading the chat from my phone, which is not supposed to be so. But we're going to do it. No matter what, we're going to do it. So I'm going to just try and be looking at the chat. Pardon me, Adiola baby from Dublin. That's my friend since secondary school. Hey, babe, how are you? Anyway, guys, just a quick rundown of why I'm not here. It's just few of you, but at the end of the day, I really appreciate the few of you that are here. I thank you guys so much. Even some of my subscribers reached out to me. Some left comment for me. It's been a while that we've seen you. And some have watched the video of where I had my surgery. The mark is still there. I'm not really going to cover it. I'm a survivor. So that's a story that is on my channel already because some people want me to talk more about it, which I did. And when 2 weeks into the surgery, I got a news that really kind of changed everything for me. My jaw was, my jaw dropped. I'm like, what? What is going on? How could this be? This cannot be happening. This is a lie. This is, the lie of the devil from the pit of hell. So it happens that they messaged me. Sorry, I'm trying to, sorry. So I went to see the GP. I went to see the doctor. And when I went, it was just, it just went up, down, parabolating, saying that, I don't know why this thing keeps holding message for review. This is not bad. I have like 17 people here. So anyway, guys, I'm going to continue the story. And that doctor said that what they brought out after they did a biopsy on what they brought out from the surgery, they saw cancer. Immediately he said it. I'm like, I reject it in Jesus' name. That is not my portion. They were looking at me. They were expecting me to break down, but I did not. I was just like, no way. This cannot happen. My mom has had this surgery done. My grandmother has done this. This is not happening. I'm just going to give you a short story because I'm still on this thing, but I know God is actually taking glory. God is showing himself. You just have to have faith in him. I'm just telling you. I always have this strong faith. And whenever I am, thinking about something, these words of affirmation is coming to me, I always key into it. Some people even call me prophet, but I'm not in any way a prophet, but I kind of, think about things in a way. So when he was saying it, I was looking at him, the body language, everything. And he was talking about we're going to do another surgery and get the other thyroid gland out. And I'm like, that's not my portion. In Jesus' name, it's not mine. We Nigerians, as we always talk about this thing. And as he was talking about it, maybe he realized that I'm not sinking in this message very well. Like, I'm not taking it. I'm not accepting it. So this man went ahead and said that, the cancer is aggressive and he believed it must have spread. What they saw is 1 centimeter, is a follicular. So he went on and on. I was just looking. I said, that's not my portion. It's not my portion. Anyway, long story short, I went back. This man has backtracked. Every MRI I did, the scan I did, the CT scan, the other scan, they started picking up on something. Yeah, there is one gland at the back of your hair we discover. Guys, I'm going to give you a testimony. This thing, the one they even said they discovered at the back of my hair, I noticed this morning, is melting away. This thing has been there since I was young. I noticed it has reduced. Anyway, I'm going to continue to update you guys about that. But I just thank God that I did not succumb to their pressure because they want me to book the surgery even before the date that I will see the consultant. It's as if they are, devil works really hard, but God works harder. That's what it is in this case. But I will update you as it proceed, because we are still on it. So anyway, guys, I don't know whatever it is, but these people are definitely hiding something, and it's not my portion. I'm not going to be anyone's lab rat. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about what I really want to speak about today. Like you see in the title, we're going to be talking about Stella Damasus and the husband breaking up. I still find it hard to accept that, to believe it, but we're just going to take it as it is, with a pinch of salt. Let's just take it with a pinch of salt and just believe that is still not true until they come out and say, okay, we're debunking this or we're accepting it. No matter what, me, I'm a very positive person when it comes to things like these. And I love marriage. I love when families are together because it helps kids. But if sometimes it doesn't work out, I'm not this person that will say, no, you have to do it or die there. No, I'm not that person. So, but before I go on to talk about Stella Damasus, I know my Nigerian people, I know a lot of Nigerian are my subscribers, because when I'm looking at my analytics, I can tell people that watch me are mainly from Nigeria. That is why most of the time, I don't want to take too much time in making these videos so that they can watch it. So, but this Big Brother thing, you guys know my view and opinion about it. I'm not really a big fan of the Big Brother. But this morning, my husband was just looking at something with Erica. So I just want to touch on that. And also, there was this post I saw about Daddy Freeze, and whereby he's addressing Oyedepo about saying that they were just preaching only about women should submit. They are not talking about where the Bible says men should submit first, which is Ephesians 5:21. But most of these pastors always quote Ephesians 5:22. They omitted the 21 part. So, and I want to quickly talk about another Big Brother Naija lady, Coco by Chloe. You might not know her, but if you are a Nigerian, you will definitely have heard of her. I think they were the 2018 alumni of Big Brother. Yeah, I believe 2018 alumni of Big Brother. And I think she just clashed with this blogger called Gist Lover. I don't know why it went that far, but why I want to speak about is not even because of that Coco by Chloe and Gist Lover situation, but because of this Ade herself mom. If you know the mom of this girl, this young, vibrant lady that did a video with her dad and her mom, and they arrested her saying that she's doing Yahoo or something like that, or she's a picker for Yahoo. Her mom came out in defense of Coco by Chloe. Literally, this woman is she just wants to be a celebrity anyway. So she came for the blog, talking about the blog and saying that God is going to destroy the person that is trying to destroy Coco by Chloe's image. And another thing I want to talk about is whereby Daddy Freeze was talking about marriage. Daddy Freeze was literally talking about why it's not necessarily that someone is married for 31 years and they are qualified to give marriage advice. Anyway, I'm going to start on that, and I'm going to show you the post whereby Daddy Freeze said something, alluding to the fact that you don't necessarily have to be, you don't necessarily qualified to give advice if you are. Okay, let me post that on the screen for you guys to see. So this is what Daddy Freeze had said. Let me show you guys. Okay. So this is what Daddy Freeze has said, and Linda Ikeji blog had posted it. Daddy Freeze said that the fact that you have been married for 30 years doesn't necessarily make you an expert on marriage. A prisoner in prison for 30 years is still not an expert on the penitentiary system. Also, the fact that you are single, separated, or divorced doesn't disqualify you from giving marital advice. Paul or Christ gave most of the New Testament advice on marriage, and neither was married. And when I saw this, to me, one thing I will say is this. Daddy Freeze might believe that you don't necessarily qualify. I'm not of the opinion that young people that are not married cannot give advice. I believe anybody can give advice, you understand. But the thing is that if you have been in marriage or you've been divorced, those are the things that makes you qualify to be able to talk to people about marriage, especially if you've been there, you've done that, and you are divorced. You can literally advise someone so that they don't make the kind of mistake you made in your first marriage. You can go ahead and marry again and that marriage will last. I've seen that. And you can go ahead and marry again and it will happen like this Stella Damasus situation. So when a single person that has never been married, just maybe experiences of older sisters, mom, or different people is the teacher for her, I don't think she will know more because people are different from each other. She might have seen their experience and their experience wasn't that good. She might get married and have the sweetest, most better experience ever. And it's simply because she's ready to put in the work and the husband as well is ready to put in the work. A lot of times people talk about advice. Advice doesn't just work if both parties are not taking advice in marriage. And when you're single, you've not been there, you've not experienced it. You can give advice, but sometimes that advice might not work the way you will give it. You can give advice based on what you have experienced. Anyway, guys, I just want to touch on that. I'm going to move on and talk about this Coco Black Chloe situation. Last week, Gisova had posted a picture of someone who was laying on. I'm going to share that now. A picture of a lady. She covered it up and she just showed he or she. I don't know who this blogger is. So this blogger just showed the picture of her. I'm not sure if I should show this picture, but I'll see. So this blogger just showed the picture of this. I'm going to show it for you briefly. Then you can see the picture I'm talking about in case you haven't seen it. Okay. Let's share it. So I'm just going to share it for a bit, then I'm going to take it away, guys. So this is the picture that Gisova had posted on her page. This is the second one, actually. The first one, you won't be able to tell who the person is, but in the first one, the blog posted the picture and blurred the face out, blurred some parts out. I'm going to close this now. I just want you guys to see. Then this lady got really angry. Thank you, Adiola. I know God is in charge. So anyway, this lady was angry when the blog posted that picture. And what she did was kind of attack the blog about what the blog had posted. And when this person attacked the blog about what they had posted, the chat is ready to click on message to show. The messages are not even coming, so I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on. Maybe I have to set something up. This thing always, always gets me so riled up. It's really crazy how they will not let my chat show. I'm supposed to be displaying the chat, and it's not coming up. I don't know what else to do about this. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted. I'm going to continue to read the chat on the phone. So, like I am saying, this lady, when the blog posted that, she got really angry and kind of went on the comment section of the blog and threw a shade. And this made the blog really angry. And that is when the blog now posted the picture I just showed to you. And they were going back and forth with each other. Then the blog posted her and said that she's ripping people's off. And why I want to speak about this thing is that a lot of people always get it wrong. This lady is not basically ripping people off because she hasn't this blog should have waited and see if this lady will get to that stage whereby she will be telling people that I started making waist trainer and you can come and buy because that is what has helped me to trim my waist. See, I'm going to tell you my opinion about all these celebrities influencer is that if you really have a good use for your money, All these big celebrities, don't listen to them. I've been a victim of so many of their atrocities, what they advertise, what they tell you to come and buy. It never worked. I used Mercy Johnson's about tea, slimming, whatever. I don't know what she did to her body, but that wasn't what she used. And I'm not the person that hits so much like that. So obviously, I'm just saying this to tell you that the blog was in a haste to post this. The blog should have waited and see if this guy is going to go ahead and sell stuff for a follower, because she's selling something that makes you big. You know, we call it Mau in Nigeria. Then I know that at some, you know, maybe in the 90s, early 90s or so, or mid 90s, a lot of people use Mau just to get fat, especially when they are really slim. Me, I was big then. I even died to become slim. I've been big, I've been slim, I've been big, I've been slim. So all this Mau thing is not my thing, but she was selling that because she was so slim. So she gained weight. And what people need to realize is that when you gain weight all around your body, your bum, your boobs, your belly, your cheek, places that you don't want fat. You're going to grow fat there. And I think she intentionally did that so that she can have this body, whatever. I'm not going to go into all these surgery things, but I've been hinting here and there about it, my opinion, and how people need to really go ahead and do their research before going under the knife. This thing looks so simple, but a lot of people, as you know, lost their, they don't find all because of this thing. So that is why people need to do their research. I'm not against it. It's your body, it's your life on the line, it's not mine. So do whatever that pleases you. The only thing I'm not in support of is when they started going half nude, half naked, all because they have this fake body, false body that keep pressuring young kids into trying to get it. That's why I said I don't want to go into all this body dysmorphia situation that is going on with a lot of these people. But in actuality, Coco by Chloe looks good with her body because obviously she was so slim before. And when the blog posted her, she eventually came out and posted herself, and you know, she was just doing pepper then. But what really surprised me is this woman, Ade herself's mom, and she came out, she started cussing out the blog. The blog posted it. I'm going to try and share that to you now. Let me see. I want to share that to you guys. It was so funny to me in a way, if it's still on the blog. Let me see. Might not be on the blog, but I'm going to that was the funniest thing. Like, your daughter was in trouble, you didn't get to, you know, help your daughter out by saying something and tell people to leave her alone, because a lot of people were coming for her daughter when she was arrested, you know, calling her all sort of name. In my opinion, I think the girl, I mean her daughter, she just made a mistake. Hold on, I'm coming. Let's start from the beginning. I want to show you, if you don't understand Yoruba, sorry, you might not understand what she's saying, but I'm going to play. You know, only in Kokoto Shele and Jonathan to help me, really bad, Kodara. Emma post the picture in you, lórí hospital bed, níbi tó wà unconscious, knowing fully well pé ẹni yìí ó ń gba treatment lọ́wọ́ ni. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbé picture yẹn gbé sórí internet. Ẹ dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ba orúkọ ọmọ yẹn jẹ́. Ìwọ abanijẹ́ tí a kò bàjẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó bá dẹ́kun àti banijẹ́ la máa bà ẹjẹ́ kan lẹ̀. Ìwọ abanijẹ́ tí a kò bàjẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó bá ti dẹ́kun àti banijẹ́ la máa bà ọ jẹ́. Ìwọ máa rò bóyá ò make owó ni, you are making your market. Whereas you are preparing hell for yourself. It's inappropriate. It's not sweet for eyes. Kò dáa rárá, ẹ jáwọ́ nínú àpótí òrùka gbómi, ẹ má bà tèèyàn jẹ́, torí ìwọ tó bá ń bà tèèyàn jẹ́, a máa bà ẹ́ jẹ́ pátápátá ni lórúkọ Jésù. Kókó don't mind them. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n lé ẹ sí ìgbéri ayọ̀ ẹni ló dé ti débi ògo náà. Wọnú ògo lọ lórúkọ Jésù. Jésù ẹ káàárọ̀. So, guys, that is what the woman had to say about this. Sorry, I need to get this off. So that is what the woman had to say. And it's so funny to me when she's cursing and she's putting the name of Jesus, you know, Lórúkọ Jésù, and she's actually cursing out someone. It's just really funny to me. Like, how can you be cursing someone and using the name of Jesus in all of this? So I don't understand it. And about this Lekan and Erica situation, I don't know what is going on with those guys. I'm not really a Big Brother fan. If you know much, you can put it in the chat, then we can talk about it. But I just saw a video whereby this girl was going off with, cussing out. When I saw that, it reminds me of this lady called Sisi in the 2018 Big Brother Nigeria. But I'm just happy that this girl realized and she apologized. Even though the apology wasn't that genuine, because when you are going off on someone, it was that Lekon or something that she was going on off. But when she's apologizing to the whole house about it. I just think that she should have said, Lekon, I'm really sorry for what I've said to you. She actually threatened this guy. She said a lot of things to this guy. And sometimes I always wonder why ladies feel that they need to cut to the bone with their utterances before they can get their messages across. You don't have to cut men to the bone. A lot of times, these men, they can't really put their words, how they feel into words a lot of times. And this kind of thing is just not right. Not even to this Lekon alone. Some female as well, they don't really know how to put a lot of things in words. That is why a lot of them, they are violent. And sometimes the mouth, it kills more than the way you even beat someone. I just think she went too far. She apologized, but she still needs to apologize personally to that Lekon. That's what I know. I don't know what had happened before then. I just thought that she still needs to personally apologize to her. And another thing I want to talk about is the Daddy Freeze situation again, when she was talking about women, how women should respect and bow down for their husband, all these things. I was just thinking about this thing the other day that I was reading the Bible, and I came across this situation of whereby a lot of pastors, they was watching a video. I wish I can share that video with you guys. I'm coming. Let me find that post and show it on the screen. But this video I was talking about, I wish I can really, share it with you guys, whereby this particular pastor just turned himself to the gatekeeper of heaven, literally saying that if a man and a woman, if you are a husband and your wife is climbing on top of you, you are not a man, or you will not enter the kingdom of God. I don't know. It was just so funny to me, just seeing that, like, someone is not going to enter the kingdom of heaven simply because of what? Simply because they are on top and the wife is the wife is on top. I don't know where the Bible specifies for them the criteria of heaven. How do you know all these criteria of getting into heaven? Because, I've put something. Sometimes I post on my story, and now I want to be posting a lot of my thoughts on Twitter. I have Twitter, but I never use it. But now I'll be posting. As the thought is coming, I'm going to post it. The other day, I was just talking about it. I don't understand why some men of God think that they are gatekeeper of heaven, or some, spiritual, righteous people. Just taking it too far with this spirituality thing. And one thing people need to realize is that God is gracious enough. And what he demands from us is love. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter if you don't have any religion. Just love your neighbor as yourself. Don't hate on your neighbor. Don't hate on your friends. If you are farming and your farm is not going very well, you can just ask your neighbor, what did you use for yours that is greener on your side? If they can share, fine. If they cannot, look for a way to get it. Don't, plan and get rid of them, all because you want to own what they have. That is just my mantra. I believe that out of all the fruit of the Spirit, love is the best of them. A lot of all these people, they will look down on you because you are wearing makeup, you are wearing hair, you are wearing this. And if you open the heart, your heart is purer than them. But they do all this spirikoko, and I don't get it with all this acting as if God has a meeting with them and you will not enter heaven because you are on top and your husband is below. Anyway, that is by the way. The one I said I want to share is whereby Daddy Oyedepo was talking about how men, I'm going to read it to you. I think it's better if I show it to you, then I will read it. Okay, this is what Daddy has said. And as you know, this Daddy Freeze will always respond whenever it comes to men of God. And this is what Daddy, I think Oyedepo had said something as to women should try and submit themselves. So Daddy Freeze said that, dear Bishop Oyedepo, submission goes both ways. I think I have the tweet of Daddy Oyedepo. I'm going to check for that. Let me see. Let me check for that first. Maybe you guys will really understand. I'm not. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm not seeing it. Let me see. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, you guys can see it now. This is what Daddy Oyedepo has already posted, you know. This is what Bishop Oyedepo posted, and he said that the only way to a fruitful marriage is total submission. Only way to fruitful marriage is total submission on the part of the wife. Until it is in place, every other thing she tries to do will be out of place. A woman who refuses to submit to her husband is disobeying God. As a woman, you might even be a minister of the gospel and your husband is not. The word of God still says to submit yourself to him. A submissive woman is precious in the sight of her husband. Ephesians 5:22. But Daddy Freeze is actually right with what Daddy Freeze is saying. Even though a lot of times people think, oh, Daddy Freeze is this one, whatever. I don't want to go into Daddy Freeze situation, but this is what Daddy Freeze has responded. Daddy Freeze said that, dear Bishop Oyedepo, submission goes both ways. It's not reserved for women alone. Rather, both the husband and wife must submit to one another. Submit to one another out of reference for Christ, and that is Ephesians 5:21. Why I want to speak about this is because of a lot of things going on in marriage these days. If you notice, there are a lot of marriage that are breaking up, and it's due to liberation, you know. A lot of people kind of understand, maybe not everybody, but most people now read the word of God by themselves. A lot of things that doesn't, I will talk from my own experience. I used to go to Living Faith Church, and I'm not going to say entirely that when I was going there that, oh, this pastor is this. That is why I don't really like talking about pastors, because I'm not their judge. It's not in my position to judge them. But I will say one thing that I learned from Living Faith is that name. That name live up to that if you really want to accept it. It actually helped my faith to be really strong. Ever since I relocated to this UK, maybe about 13 years ago, thereabout, I've been to Winners Chapel, but I don't go there. I go to a different church now, white church. But what I'm saying that to say this is that a lot of times they've done questionable things, but it's not in my place to ask those questions. I'm not God. I'm not the one, whether they are deceiver or not. I'm not the one they are deceived. It's not in my place. So that is why I don't really like talking about them. They do this, they do that. I might talk in my inner circle, but I'm not going to come here and be acting righteous as if God has appointed me as the judge and the jury of pastors. No. So what I'm saying is that ever since I noticed this thing, I think this Bible verse that Bishop Oyedepo is quoting, this thing is part of what has caused a lot of problem in marriages. Because when women wake up to that situation like, okay, you said I should submit. A lot of man, because when he quoted, he said on the wife part. But the Bible actually said that both of them should submit to each other. If the Bible is saying that, and you are telling them that it's only the wife, I think is more or less like you are trying to change what the Bible is saying to suit what type of purpose, I don't know. But this thing will make men to feel like, oh, my wife is not submitting. They don't know that this Bible passage that tasks women to submit has also tasked them to love their wife as Christ loved the church. If you read further, this thing is like a letter to the Ephesians from the beginning to the end. Go and read it. If your husband doesn't think that this passage is talking to them, read it to them and let them understand. Submission come easy for women. If husband is doing what they are supposed to do, the wife will submit. A lot of times the wife submits, but when the husband started misbehaving, the wife will be like, I've submitted, I've done everything necessary, but this man is still doing this. So what do you want in that situation? Anyway, I think I'm dragging that too much. I just want to say that we might discuss more about that if you are interested in listening. But I think that Bible passage has contributed a lot into marriages that has broken up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the main one, which is Stella Damasus and Daniel Ademinokan. I'm going to explain in a way that maybe I will use like 10 minutes to explain, and I'll put a link, and I want to hear you guys' opinion. And it's good that it's not a lot of people, but people can watch it back. I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, then you guys can watch it back if you want to watch it. Are you guys liking it? Let me know if you are enjoying it, if you want something different, if you love the topics I'm discussing. You know, I'm looking at your chat. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not seeing a lot of chats anymore. So let me know if you are enjoying it. Let me know, guys. And please, I know I can see like 20 people here or over 20 people here. Try and like the video. It helps the algorithm to share the video to other people. If you are coming in, it doesn't cost you anything. Just click on the like or click on the dislike. It's still going to send the message to YouTube that people are actually interested in watching the video. Don't just sit down and watch. Please, my people, try and click like on the video. It helps. It helps. So as you're coming in, just click like. Even if you like it and you don't want to really stay and watch, you can just like it, go ahead and leave. Or if you hate that I'm talking too much, you can dislike it. I just want to know if you guys are enjoying it, if you are loving it. I'm really sorry the messages are not coming, the chat. Normally I would have been posting the chat on here, but unfortunately I don't know what happened. It's like it's hanged. I've explained why this thing is going on. I'm still looking for the one I'm going to use. So if I'm going to pay for something, I want to test it out and know which one is better, because this live video is better for me. I like interaction, you know, just interact and have intelligent conversation, to be honest. So anyway, guys, I'm going to start and, start talking about Stella Damasus situation. A lot of people were saying that karma, that's a karma, like it's karma, this happened to her, allegedly her and ex-husband of Doris, Simeon, they are no more together. And I'm going to read what I saw on the blog, then we can go on and chat about it. Let me read to you on one blog what I have seen. And because so that you can know this one is not coming from me, because a lot of people just think, oh, you're just making things up, you just like to talk about them because you don't like them. No, even if I'm talking about anybody, I'm not going to condemn them. I'm not going to condemn them anyway. So I'm coming. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's showing now. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to share it to you guys now. I'm going to share it on the screen so that you guys can see. Okay, this is what that blog has said about the marriage. The blog said that okay, this is what the blog has said. According to a hot gist that has been made available on the internet, courtesy Nigerian blogger Stella Dimoco, actress Stella Damasus has parted ways with her husband. The couple no longer lives together as they stay in different cities in the US where they are based. The report adds, a few months ago, Stella Damasus revealed that she has been kept away from her husband because of the coronavirus pandemic after she moved to a different state. However, this has been pointed out to be a lie by an insider who revealed that Daniel had left their matrimonial home in Dallas with his son and had been living in Houston since early 2020. From what we gathered from What's Up Nigeria, the marriage crashed due to irreconcilable differences. All efforts by pastors and church friends to save the marriage has hit a snag, as both parties don't want to live as husband and wife. So that is what the blog has said about this situation. And I'm going to tell you that, I'm going to start by saying that a lot of, like I was talking about what Bishop Oyedepo posted about how women should submit, that situation, blah, blah, blah. I just want to say that, during the pandemic, a lot of husband and wife, they can't even stand each other. It brought some couple together, while it makes some couples separated. Because I remember there was this guy in America, I'm trying to remember his name. The news was all over the blog then. What's his name again? I'm going to remember his name, but I'm just saying that, do you believe that this guy and the wife, they already said that they have separated and they are going to divorce, but when the pandemic hit, they quarantined together. And before you know it, they settle the scores, they believe that this thing is fine, they can walk through it. And I'm telling you, if a couple can walk through this pandemic without issue after this pandemic, they should thank God. It's not easy. I'm telling you. Different people, different situation. It's not easy. One thing I just know that when this pandemic hits, that is when me and my husband, we were like close, really, really close, because, you can't see anybody. That's the person I'm used to speaking to anyway. Even before the pandemic, we were 555, but now it's all about, you're speaking to people, you want to go to party, it happens. But at the end of the day, I don't know what went wrong in this marriage, because according to what I've been reading and hearing, they said since the beginning of the year. But along the line, I'm going to show you post that Stella Damasus posted on birthday of Daniel Ademinokan when he celebrated his birthday. It's July. This is September. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to show you guys so that you can tell me if I'm tripping. And both of them, they keep posting about each other. They keep posting about how things were going good with them, hyping each other. And I don't get it. If something is wrong, why can't you just speak about it? If you don't want to speak about it, then don't post and be posing for people. I'm of the opinion that if you want to keep your private life private, don't be coming on social media when you guys know there is trouble in paradise and started talking about, how lovely, my husband, my this, my that, hyping him up. I don't know. I'm going to read for you what she had posted on his birthday. Where is that thing? Where is it? She deleted it. Sorry, I'm trying to. I think she deleted what she posted. She kind of changed everything now. I was still reading this post yesterday, but now is no more there because she wrote a lot of stuff. I think she deleted the caption now. I can't see the caption. Let me see again. Let me go back. I can't see the caption because on the birthday of this guy, she was like, my baby, my boo, my this, my that, I love you. You are this, you are Tori Tonu, you are that, you are, all of these acronyms, psyching him up, is my sweetheart, is my dad. But what I don't understand is a lot of people were saying karma. I'm not going to conclude that this thing is true, but at the same time, I don't want to believe it, but I'm thinking it could be true. But they were so ashamed to talk about it in public simply because of what went down. If you don't know, Stella Damasus is a Nollywood actress, and also Daniel Ademinokan is a Nollywood actor, and Doris Simon is a Nollywood actress. Doris Simon and Daniel Ademinokan, I think they got married to each other and they had a son. Along the line, something went down. We don't know what it is, but according to interviews and stuff I heard when this thing was going on, is as if Doris Simon introduced Stella Damasus after meeting her to Daniel, because Doris Simon was like a come up for Daniel. When Daniel came into the industry, I think Doris Simon has been in the industry. Daniel Ademinokan might be in the background, maybe production and all of that. But when it came to our screen, I know him as Doris Simon's boyfriend then. But before you know it, they got married. And along the line, they said, oh, there's trouble in paradise. Daniel Ademinokan left Doris. And when this news was circulating that he left Doris because of Stella, they denied that they were dating. They said they weren't dating each other, that both of them are just friends. That's what they said. So I think a year down the line, around that time, there was interview flying about, blogs carrying it around that it was because of Stella that Daniel Ademinokan left Doris Simon. And I'm thinking to myself, why would Stella do that? Even if you guys are not really friends. But that wasn't what we heard, according to, source closest to Doris Simon around the time. It was her that introduced them. That was what we heard. I don't know how far it is true. And before you know it, they started hanging out. I'm not going to put all this blame on Stella Damasus. Daniel might think that, oh, Stella is more of a bigger celebrity than Doris Simon then. And he decided to, work his way up. That's what I believe when the story was, trending on social media or on the blogs around the time. It was a while ago. So in all of this, I'm not going to say, oh, Stella is this, because Daniel is not a toy that somebody can just take away. He has a part in being taken away. Don't mind me, I don't know how to put it. Because it's not a little baby, it's not a child that any woman can just take away. Although a woman can seduce him, can try to do certain things, but if you are a man, if you are man enough, you won't do that to somebody that you said you love. Even if it was Stella that was seducing him or doing all of that. If you truly love the mother of your child, someone you call your wife, you won't wiggle your way into another Nollywood actress. Anyway, it's not for me to judge because I don't know what went down. But I know that I'm not going to blame Stella alone in this situation. It might be Daniel that was forcing this thing, and Stella, because she's lonely. Because if you don't know, her first husband, she lost her first husband to sickness, I believe. I can't really remember. And she had 2 girls for this man. Then, after that one is gone, she got married to another guy. And when she got married to this guy, I can't really remember what happened. They separated or they divorced, whatever. That is when she now got to Daniel. And the way they always, these people have, she called herself marriage expert, I believe. And I'm thinking to myself, marriage expert, for real? That is why I'm saying that a lot of times, a lot of people just come up with all these. I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a marriage expert, I'm a marriage counselor, all these people that call themselves even marriage counselor, a lot of them, they don't even have a marriage to go to at home. But I'm not going to go there because some people that doesn't have marriage to go to, they have a lot of experience due to what they have experienced. So let me continue. I digress. Let me continue with the story. So when this thing now broke, I don't have issue with that. The only problem I have with Stella is because this Daniel Ademinokan took Doris Simon's only child for him and just relocated to America without telling this lady. When that happened, even though this lady did not say anything, a lot of people came for that Daniel and Stella. That is when people now actually got angry that why would you take a child away from her? You can't do that. And when this happened, that is when I saw one interview where Daniel was alluding to the fact that people were just condemning him. Do they know what Doris has done? Like Doris abused his mom. Doris did this to his mom. He was just going off about all of this. And I'm thinking, no, he still did not qualify you snatching the child away from her. You're not saying that Doris is a bad mom. Doris is a terrible mother. No. That's not what you're saying. You're saying Doris insulted your mom. Doris, she can't just come out and be insulting your mom. If you don't want to have the marriage again, talk about how you are going to co-parent. This lady, she can't have access to the child. Along the line, she was able to have access to the child. And when she was able to, have a reunion with her son, a lot of people were so happy for her because you can see she changed. Her career kind of went down the drain. I quite get it. I have kids myself, and someone will just take my kids away. Because in the story, when I heard about this, what I heard is that Daniel came to visit and Doris went to buy something. Before she came back, Daniel had snatched the kid. It might not be the story, but that was the story I heard that around the time. Daniel just left with the boy. And when Doris came back, it was like, where are you? Where are you? The phone is not going. The next time she's going to hear about them is that they've been to America. And you will see Stella posting this child, my son, happy birthday to my son, my so, David, even during quarantine. During quarantine, these people still made a video. I'm trying to look for the video. You know, happy family. I think she deleted all of these things. Okay, this is one. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, she posted this about 9 weeks ago. So if they have this problem in the beginning, they look happy here. Let me share this one. They look really happy here. So I don't know how these people are getting what they are talking about. See, she said, I have an amazing weekend. Let me share it. This thing takes time, you know. Why is it not showing? Okay, yeah, it's showing now. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what she wrote. Have an amazing weekend from us to you. God bless you all, and please stay safe. Friday. And I'm thinking to myself, this was like 9 weeks ago. If they said this thing started since the beginning of the year, what happened then? Have they been putting up the act? I don't get it. Anyway, guys, I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that this thing is actually real? What do you guys think about this? Because me, I'm not understanding it all. I think I've spent more time than I expected. Put the link there. My sister, Olaro TB, put the link. Let's see if anybody will come in and try to contribute about this Stella situation. I'm going to pick maybe 2 calls and see what happens. Let's see. Where's the link? Let me try and post the link to. You guys can just, click the link, and the link is going to tell you what to do. And when you get to that link, just do what the link is asking you to do. Then you'll be able to connect to this live chat. Because I want to hear your opinion. I just don't want to go back to the comments and started, just answering questions and, hearing your opinion and all of that. I see a lot of people watching, at least over 20 people watching. Only 3 people like it. Am I that boring, guys? Am I that boring? I know it's been a while that I've seen you guys, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still kicking it. No thyroid cancer can pull me down. I'm still here, guys. So if it's not something that you're vibing with, let me know. We can talk about some other topic, because I see a lot of people are on, but most people did not like it. So I don't know what I do now. I don't know what I do now. Lawa Asiyat, let me read some of the comments that I have here. You can click the link that I put there. You'll be able to connect with me on this live stream. Hopefully it works. Lawa Asiyat, thank you. I love you too. Olaro TB. Please, as you're coming in, can you please click the like button? That is why a lot of people, so many people will not know that I'm on live, because if there is no enough like, YouTube is not going to share the video, which means a lot of people are not interested in whatever it is I have to say. So that is why I said, please just click the like button or dislike. If you dislike or you like, they know. Or when you're watching, they don't know if you're watching. I know a lot of people that watch, like I think 80% of people that watch my channel are not subscribed. Can you believe that? It's only 20 point something that are subscribed to my channel. I don't know. What thing I do now? Is it because I just don't know. So you guys, I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear what Zainab Yusuf. Good PM, my sister. Olaro TB Kofomoji. Oh, I didn't know where I was. Funny and you laugh. Adiola Reshi. Amen. I know God is in control. Thank you so much. Amen. Tony Oluwagbayi, I am happy that you are here as well. I'm really happy. AS, I'm not sure. Is this Abigail? I want to be sure that is Abigail. There was this, my darling sister, Abigail. I'm not sure if she's the one. Why I wait? When it's like 1 hour on the dot, I'm going to cut off this live video. If that's extreme. Because a lot of people that are subscribed to my channel are actually from Nigeria. And the second top is America. And the third is UK. Sometimes it even changes from UK to Dubai, I believe. Maybe Dubai. So sometimes because I can tell who is watching, I can tell where my audience, where they are concentrated. So it's mostly Nigeria. And that is why I always want to do something not too big, not too long, so that they can watch because of data. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go off now. There's not a lot of people trying to come on the chat. Okay, I should move on. Okay, another thing, you guys, I don't know if you guys see it. I don't think it is true, but I just want to toast that there. Yesterday was Tony Abraham's birthday. And her husband celebrated her. He started celebrating her since a day before the birthday. My second daughter's birthday is September 3rd as well. So September, but because of what is going on with me, I don't even have time to celebrate my daughter's birthday, because her birthday was 3rd of September and she turned 10 years. So it's a double digit, but I don't have the time to actually, celebrate her the way I've done for her big sister. But it's because the second day I was going to see the consultant and listen to all the results of my MRI and scan and CT and all of that, just to see if anything is there. But thank God, nothing is there, but we're still on it. And hopefully God is going to sort that out in due time, because I know the God that I serve. Anyway, so on that 4th, I think on the 5th, that is when I saw, like, oh, it's Tony Abraham's birthday. Happy birthday to her in her arrears anyway. So she celebrated her birthday, and Nene Johnson posted a picture of the suit. Someone had sent this picture to me on Instagram, on my DM. That's why I always tell you guys, if you have any story you want me to speak about, just send it to my DM. You point me in the right direction, then I will look for stories to back it up. So this person has sent me this thing and said that, what do I think? Do I think that he is trying to take the shine away from Toyin? When I saw it, I just laughed. I said, I don't think so. That people can coexist without bringing down one or the other. One thing I just noticed is that there was this blog, XOXO Mystery. The name is even mysterious anyway. This girl said that, oh, this guy will not move on. And I said, I've said it in that last video, and I think that will be the last time I will ever talk about him with this Toyin situation. I don't even want to put them together. I hope Adeni Johnson and the wife are happy, and God is going to bless them with their own child as well. They just need to be happy for the people that God has blessed. And I heard that Tony Abraham moved to an house in Lekki. Some people have said so many things about her. She's renting. I don't know what is wrong with renting. A lot of people are homeless. So even if you have money to rent, you are rich. You have somewhere to lay your heads on, you are rich. A lot of people doesn't even have where to sleep. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. So when they said, oh, she has house in Lekki now, and she already has one in Ibadan, I think last year. And I'm like, God is just blessing her. So a lot of people were saying that this guy is talking. Let me see if I can share the post of what he said. Let me share that post, then I will leave you guys. I think I'm enjoying it. I don't know why. Maybe because it's been a while that I've seen you guys. It's been a while. That is why I'm kind of, just enjoying and loving it. I'm supposed to have just stopped. Okay, yeah, so this is why I said I don't think it's actually talking about Tony. People were just, trying to trip, because no matter how much he think that he can take attention away from Tony Abraham's birthday, it's Tony Abraham, for God's sake. So this is what he posted on his page, and a lot of people, to me, I think people were just tripping. You can't say that he should not exist because it was Tony Abraham's birthday. He can post whatever he likes or whatever he wants to post. This is what he posted. He said if you don't give them in full, they won't know how long it is. He actually changed it, you know. Oh, that's another one. Okay. I think he changed. Did he deleted the first picture whereby he said that if you don't give up, something like if you don't give up, you will be okay. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, this is what he posted yesterday. He said, now who give up F up? So a lot of people think that he's just throwing shade to Tony, and I'm like, no, because obviously Tony didn't give up. She didn't give up on herself. That is why it was easy for her to get to where she is today. So to me, I don't think it's actually talking about Tony. I think some of Tony Abraham fans were just tripping. Why will he be talking about her? And why would he think that if he started throwing shade, people are going to divert their attention? I get it, because he got a lot of attention when Tony Abraham had a child last year. And that's what I said about some of these Tony Titans that were giving him the audience. They were giving him the audience and at the same time giving him followers. Because some people will think, oh, what has this guy done to them? Let me even pity follow himself. So that is what I see them, because within hours of these people coming for him, his followers started increasing, his followers started, thriving. So if he does this and they are giving him the audience, the attention again, he knows what he could get out of it. So if he did that, then he is strategic in his post. So, but I don't think that is what he is. Anyway, guys, I think I'm done with this. I want to hear you guys' opinion. What you think, guys, you can watch back. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone that took out time to join this live. Despite that, it's been a while that I've seen you guys. I'm just happy to be back. And I know it's going to be good from here and on. And the chat that is not showing on the screen, I'm going to fix that. So maybe people weren't able to get this link working. It could be the situation because the chat wasn't working as well. I'm supposed to be able to show the chat on the screen so that you guys can see, but unfortunately it's not showing. So even the production is not really good. I'm looking at it on my phone. It looks really better on the camera. So I don't know what is going on with this Restream IO or whatever it is called. The next one I'm going to use StreamYard and see what happens, but maybe tomorrow or day after. However, before I go, I want to tell you guys once again, thank you so much. I really love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all your support. Every one of you, each and every one of you. Ujolape, Aminat, thank you so much. She reached out. Abigail, there's a lot of people. I can't even remember the name, but maybe in my next live video, I'm going to shout you guys out. And I'll be doing that shout out once in a while, whenever I'm doing a live video or whenever I'm doing a video. As far as you put it there that you want me to shout you out, then I'll shout you out. So once again, thank you so much, guys, for joining this live stream. I really appreciate all your support. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I see you. I know a lot of you are watching. About 80% of you are watching without subscribing. Am I that boring? Am I? Or do you want to see my true nature? Let me get better, full health, full time, because I know God is working already. Anyway, guys, do have a fabulous week. I forgot to tell you happy Sunday. Anyway, Sunday is already gone. Have a lovely week, guys. Lovely week ahead. And don't forget, if you have any story you want me to speak about, put it in my DM or put it in the comment section down below. Let's keep the comment section popping, guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Have a lovely week, guys. See you next time.